Hey guys, welcome to week 24. So this week has actually been pretty good. I feel like my spirits have been uplifted a lot more than the past couple weeks, which has just been, I don't know, a sigh of relief. Overall, I feel like my energy has been pretty good. I feel like I've been sleeping a little bit better than I have in the past couple weeks. I'm still waking up. I pee probably once or twice a night, depending on when I go to bed and when I get up. But I'm still waking up a good bit throughout the night, but I feel like the rest that I'm getting is a lot deeper. One thing I have noticed at night though is when I'm sleeping, if I kind of just stretch out, I'll feel my calves start to try to cramp up, and I quickly stop and I just try to relax. I haven't had a big leg cramp yet. I feel like it's just bound to come and I'm pretty terrified of it. But I haven't had any big leg cramps, but I have been getting smaller leg cramps and stuff like that that are just kind of concerning. And I don't know, they're just kind of scary because I know the feeling of having a serious leg cramp. I've had them throughout my life, and not looking forward to that. And then along the same thing, like I just said, I have been dreaming a lot. They're weird dreams, they're really random. Usually they're pretty close to reality, and so they're not some grand imaginary scenario. It falls pretty in line with kind of how my life goes anyways, but they're just really random and they have random people in them. It's just, I don't know, it's just kind of weird. But I find that I'll wake up after the end of each dream, and I just wake up and I'm just like, well, that was weird. And then I'll try to think about something else and go back to sleep. So as far as pregnancy symptoms overall, I have been noticing some vision changes, which I read, on my What to Expect When You're Expecting app. It talks about vision changes and how your vision can kind of waver a little bit during pregnancy. I've definitely noticed that. I feel like my eyes aren't as sharp as they used to be, and I'm just banking on the fact that that will get better after baby. I don't wear glasses or contacts or anything, and so I'm not too concerned about it. I think I'll go back to normal after pregnancy. And then also my feet and hands are swelling. Ugh. I've never dealt with swollen hands and feet. I know some people just deal with that on a normal basis, but I've never had it, and so it's just really uncomfortable. I feel like even my flip-flops feel uncomfortable, and I definitely don't want to be wearing tennis shoes or anything like that, especially when it's hot outside. But I find that when I'm walking and I'm up and about a lot, my hands and feet will swell. They don't look super swollen. I think if you were to look at my hands and feet, you'd be like, they look normal. But I can tell, and I can tell especially with my rings. I think it's been almost a month since I've worn my wedding ring, which I just hate. I miss my wedding ring so much. I do, like I said in a previous post, I do have my great grandmother's ring, and so I have, so I'll wear that, and then I'll wear a ring that Jay gave me, and so at least I feel a little more dressed up on my ring finger. But I just hate not wearing it, and I feel I don't know, my fingers are just kind of chubby and tight. Another pregnancy symptoms that I have been feeling is just the tightness in your tummy. I know that's completely normal. It's probably not even worth mentioning, but I'm 24 weeks and my belly just feels tight. And I know that I have so much longer to go, and that especially with belly growth, I have a lot more to go, that this is just the tip of the iceberg. But I'm definitely noticing my belly being really full and kind of heavy, and I don't know, and just kind of tight. And so I've been, lotioning, I've been wearing my belly band and things like that, and it's been helping, but it's kind of, I don't know, it's kind of terrifying to think how much bigger I'm actually going to get. I mean, I'll probably get, I would assume, 2 times the size that I'm at, maybe 3, just depending on how my body wants to change. I don't know. So a lot more to go, and so just trying to keep it lotioned and keep it moist as much as possible. The last pregnancy symptom that I have been feeling this week is pelvic pain. Woo! This is a new symptom that has popped up on my What to Expect app, and I had never actually heard of it before. It makes perfect sense. Basically, it's a pelvic dysfunction where the ligaments in your pelvis are just looser than they should be, and it's just causing pelvic pain. When I say pelvic pain, it's not like it is internal pain, but it's more like I've been sitting on a bicycle for like hours and have gotten off of it and I'm really sore from like sitting on a weird hard bicycle seat. Kind of like how you feel after you've gone horseback riding or something like that. So that's been a whole new experience. It's actually like pretty significant pain. I haven't taken anything for it, you know, it's not to that level, but I notice it especially when I'm like laying down and wanting to like turn from side to side, or I'm, you know, bending over, squatting to get something. It just feels like the ligaments right in that pelvic joint are just so sore. It just feels like I pulled a muscle, or I worked out really hard, or sat on a bicycle seat for a couple hours. So it's an interesting sensation. And I'm hoping that, you know, as I continue to just try my best to do some yoga and stretch and stuff like that, that it will kind of just hold itself in place and not get worse throughout pregnancy. That's all I got for you. That's 24 weeks of pregnancy. Things have been going pretty well. I feel like, again, I'm just kind of following in line with the standard symptoms that you feel at each week, and that's what I get for the most part. I think that there's some things that I haven't gotten that other people do, like carpal tunnel and things like that. I haven't actually had a bout of carpal tunnel. I think in last week's post, I talked about how or maybe it was 2 weeks, I talked about how I was starting to get some numbness in my fingers and stuff like that. That has subsided. I definitely notice just more tension in my wrists, especially because I am having swelling. But I've been trying to just stretch them and things like that through yoga, and hopefully that will kind of, I don't know, ease it. Hopefully I don't get carpal tunnel throughout pregnancy, but if I do, what can you do? That's just part of pregnancy, right? Anyways, that is it. That's all I got. 24 weeks pregnant, feeling pretty good. I have gained about 12 pounds, which I haven't talked about at all, is weight gain. Weight gain is actually something that I'm pretty insecure about. No, it's just seeing a number that is higher than I've ever been. Just kind of stressful, like emotionally and stuff like that, to think that like I'm weighing so much more than I used to, and that's okay. Like I talked to my doctor and she's like, you're right where you're supposed to be. Like, she's like, I'm not worried about it. And because I wanted to make sure I'm not gaining too much, because I did start pregnancy a little on the overweight side. I wasn't to my optimal weight when I got pregnant, and so I wanted to make sure that I didn't gain too much weight during pregnancy, because I knew I'd have to lose it anyways. And so I wanted to gain on the lower end, just because I started a little bit higher than I wanted to. And my doctor's been fine with that. She's, you know, very confident that I've gained the right amount thus far. The baby's also gaining a lot of weight each week. And so I know that as time goes on, I'm going to keep gaining, and that's all right. But I have gained about 12 pounds. I don't have a scale at my house, so I'm not weighing myself. Basically, I'll just check in with the doctor. So at my next doctor's appointment, I will hopefully remember to let you know where I'm at as far as my pregnancy weight gain thus far. Anyways, I hope that you enjoyed this update, and please press the subscribe button if you want to get notifications stating that I have uploaded a video. I'm trying to upload between Friday and Monday. Life just kind of happens, and I don't know, life just kind of happens. and my computer space on the hard drive is really small, and so I'm having to basically upload videos and stuff like that and clear my hard drive a little bit every couple weeks just to kind of keep it down. I've had my computer for 6 or 7 years, so it's just kind of getting older, and just I have a lot of random stuff on there and a lot of videos and a lot of photos, and they just take up a lot of space. But anyway, so please subscribe if you want to see more videos and get notifications for that, and go ahead and comment if you have any videos that you want to see. Anyways, thank you guys so much, and I will see you guys next week.